might as well take her off for some laughs. Jess is utterly baffled. With Jess's clueless look, Leslie suggested another round of competition. The little sister was eager to head home, but Leslie promised a Barbie doll, making her light up like a Christmas tree. Then they zoomed off in a sprint. They dashed through the path to a wide open field, where the sunlight and green grass danced like the earth was at a party. The place had a youthful vibe. Soon, they were deep in the woods, where Leslie spotted a swing rope and zoomed right for it. Without a second thought, she hopped on a tree stump and swung away. Shy Jessie finally took the leap, encouraged by Leslie. Jessie looked up at the sky as if she were flying, finally feeling the sweet taste of freedom. Leslie suggested finding a hidden spot for their secret base, dreaming of calling it the Magical Kingdom. She proclaimed this swing rope to be her last thread of hope. This was an ultra-important rope, super important, the last one. With this rope, the secret base was perfectly complete. Leslie's secret base became the sanctuary. This was their little haven, where no one could intrude. In this base, they created miracles together. This base was their boundless source of fun. The dragonflies here were their knights, and the treehouse was the fortress of the evil kingdom, holding countless citizens captive. A cool gust of wind blew by, and Leslie declared it was the call of the imprisoned citizens. Eventually, as darkness fell, they joyfully skipped back home. Their laughter echoed in this enchanting, whimsical world. The next day after school, they tossed their backpacks and dashed toward the forest. They gathered some planks and repair tools, ready to kick off their creative adventure. After days of hard work, the old shack looked brand new, like it had just come from a costume party. One day, the music teacher needed help moving stuff, and Leslie leaped in to volunteer, but shy Jessie hesitated and said no. On the school bus, the queen bee faked a fall and blamed Jessie, leading to Jessie getting unceremoniously booted off. Watching Jessie walk home in defeat, the bully wore an arrogant grin, totally reveling in her triumph. As soon as she got home, Jessie spotted Leslie sitting by the road, covered in ketchup. After a quick cleanup, they returned to their secret fortress, ready for the next adventure. Out of nowhere, some fruit dropped from the tree, and Jessie squealed. "It's an enemy bomb." The arrival of a squirrel felt like the Dark Overlord had sent a spy, heightening the tension. In this fantastical realm, they fought tooth and nail against the evil surrounding them. Suddenly, a furry creature leaped at Jessie, who countered with a punch that sent it flying. In this magical world, Jessie transformed into a superhero unstoppable. They effortlessly climbed trees, gazing at the scenery, as if all their worries were washed away by nature's beauty. Leslie affectionately bestowed her name upon this enchanting view, sweetly dubbing it Special Bishia. But back to reality, things were a mess. The cannon fired off. Today was Jess's birthday, and her family prepared a cake. However, the toy car was ridiculously cheap, and her dad told Jessie to keep the box for returning it later. Poor Jessie. Jessie felt a bit down, but thankfully, Leslie was still there, gifting her a fancy paintbrush. Jessie gazed at the brush in shock, unsure how to express her thanks. Leslie's always had her back, pushing her to be brave and talk to the teacher. "Jessie, hello. Can I help you with something?" She mustered her courage. "Of course." So, Jessie cheerfully helped the teacher move boxes, and Leslie followed along. It was Jess's first intimate encounter with her music teacher. That day, Jess's house turned into a farmer's market for rats, and her dad crafted a mousetrap with love. But Jessie released a big rat into the forest without her dad's permission, infuriating him. Dad sternly warned Jessie, "Get this straight, this isn't your cartoon. This is a villain, it ate our food and wasted our time." Time to break that fantasy. After that, Jessie seemed a bit down. She couldn't dwell in their imaginary world any longer. When Leslie suggested going to the woods again, Jessie snapped. You need to face reality. There's no monster in the woods, Jessie challenged. Don't let the troglodytes think you're their king. Just then, she spotted an adoptable puppy by the road. Reminded of Leslie's puppy love, she recalled her sister who got her chocolate pie swiped at school. Determined to help her sister reclaim the pie, but that Queen Bee set up a blockade at the restroom. Leslie took charge of the protest, but the bully's size was just too intimidating. Jessie had no choice but to take her sister and slip away. That night she struggled to paint, hearing Leslie's words echoing. The next morning, Jessie handed Leslie a poster that read Troll Hunting License. To Jessie's surprise, she brought along an adorable puppy, which Leslie named Prince Trell. They stumbled upon a giant tree that looked just like the bully, with its roots looking like big wall superhero feet. Just when they panicked, the little pup fearlessly dashed forward, gnawing away at the tree. Miraculously, the pup found the tree's weak spot and stripped away a layer of bark. Seeing the tree fall to the little dog, Leslie suddenly had a genius idea. He decided to identify the bully's weakness and use it as a leverage to launch a powerful strike back. Leslie mimicked the jock's tone and got Jessie to write a love letter for the bully, waiting to see what would unfold tomorrow.